Hi, I'm Paul Darley, and thanks for tuning into our February issue of Inside Darley. As we reported in January, the fire service market is starting to see some improvement, and that's continuing into January, where on January 15th, Congress, both the House and the Senate, released agreement on their 2014 budget, which allocates $340 million for both the SAFER and the AFG programs. So that's the Assistance to Firefighter Grant Program. So that's great news for the fire service. It's actually up, each program is actually up $2.5 million over 2013. And we here in Illinois have been doing an Illinois Fire Service Home Day where we bring in legislators and their staffers each year. We're going to be doing that again on June 5th out at the College of DuPage at their Homeland Security Center. So hopefully you can mark your calendar for that if you're in the Midwest. On January 22nd, it was a sad day to see American LaFrance finally close its doors. You know, they really never got the traction that they needed over the last 5 years, but certainly an iconic name in the fire service, and that closing is somewhat representative of some of the consolidation that's taking place in the industry. Here at Darley, you know, we purchased last year a company's self-testing systems, which is residential fire sprinkler systems, that it has a unique feature in that the system tests itself every 2 weeks. It sends a message to your iPhone, to your alarm company, to the fire department saying, hey, this residential fire sprinkler system is working properly. And that's patented technology. We actually took that patented technology now and we've brought it into the fire service itself. And I was out of Corrales, New Mexico recently, who purchased our first hydrant booster pumps. So they have a large holding tank behind their volunteer department. They had absolutely no fire hydrants in their town. But what they were able to do is very economically put in some fire hydrants using our self-testing system that could feed pressurized water to hydrants within 1,000 or 2,000 feet of the station. They can also more quickly fill their tankers and other applications, and really came up with a way to mitigate their risk in that community, their fire risk in that community, with a very economical solution. And I'll tell you, this is the first time that we've actually talked about the program or about this new product, and we've got some literature here for you on the attachment. We'd encourage you to download, but we've already sold 6 of these systems just simply by word of mouth, and we'll have one on display at the FDIC in April. And if you'd like to get some information on that in advance or get a quote, reach out to us, send an email to jeremytaylor@darley.com, and we'll get you a quote right out. You know, mitigating risk is certainly a big issue, whether you're a community, whether you're a military, whether you're a company owner. And our second attachment here is actually just on risk mitigation put out by FEMA. And what I've learned a lot of departments aren't aware of or communities aren't aware of is that FEMA has a lot of grants on risk mitigation. So they've got they've got hazard mitigation grant program, flood grant programs, pre-disaster mitigation grants. So we'd encourage you to check this out and look into some of those grants if you feel your community is in a high-risk area. The last attachment that we've given you here is also on risk. It's the 2014 World Economic Forum on Global Risk, and it certainly talks about currency risk. We're seeing that in late January here with the stock markets being impacted by global issues. But this article also talks too to changing environmental needs. I mean, here in Chicago this past week, it was minus 45 degree below wind chill, and down in South America, they're experiencing extremes on the heat end. So the article talks about the impact of the changing global environment as well. So I'd encourage you to check that out. It's really a comprehensive report. So thanks for tuning into this issue of Inside Darley. If there's anything we can be doing to support you, we hope you'll reach out to us.